Hey everyone, back for the next episode. Today, episode 14, we're featuring one Mirage and two Visions. Now, I'm kind of hoping for a Phyrexian Dreadnought from this. But at the same time, I'm kind of skeptical about this pack. It doesn't quite look right. I got two of them. Decided to save one for a later date, but this really does not look right. But I don't know. I've never opened a Mirage pack before. Maybe someone can take a look and say, hey, that's not real. Or maybe they can take a look and say, hey, they kind of screwed up on the pack making at that time. I don't know. But let's get started. Bone Harvest. 2 and a black. Instant. Put any number of target creature cards from your graveyard on top of your library. Draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. Giant Mantis. The cards look legit, but that's not saying much. 3 and a green. Summon Mantis. 2/4. Giant Mantis can block creatures with flying, so it's got reach. Flare. 2 and a red. Instant. Flare deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. Intenda Herder. White. Summon Scout. 1/1. Flanking. Whenever a creature without flanking is assigned to block this creature, the blocking creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Skulking Ghost. 1 and a black. Summon Ghost. 2/1. Flying. If Skulking Ghost is the target of a spell or effect, bury Skulking Ghost. Sabertooth Cobra. 2 and a green. 2/2. Summon Cobra. If Sabertooth Cobra damages a player, he or she gets a poison counter. Ugh, poison.
I love poison counters.
I hate poison. During that player's next upkeep, he or she gets another poison counter unless he or she pays 2 before then to prevent this effect. If any player has 10 or more poison counters, he or she loses the game. Spitting Earth. 1 and a red. Sorcery. Spitting Earth deals to target creature an amount of damage equal to the number of mountains you control. I hate burn, but God, this is a good card for it. Teferi's Drake. 2 and a blue. Summon Drake. 3/2. Flying Phasing. Phasing. I loved the idea. The execution was a little odd.
Phasing is a beautiful mechanic.
It really is.
It can be easily abused, especially in Commander.
Pacifism. 1 and a white. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature cannot attack or block. Wild Elephant. 3 and a green. Summon Elephant. 3/3. Trample. Agility. 1 and a red. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1 and +1/+1 and gains flanking. Whenever a creature without flanking is assigned to block this creature, the blocking creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Seeds of Innocence. 1 green. Sorcery. Bury all artifacts. Each artifact's controller gains an amount of life equal to that artifact's casting cost. Igneous Golem. 5. Artifact creature. 3/4. 2. Trample until end of turn. Painful Memories. 1 and a black. Sorcery. Look at target opponent's hand. Choose one of those cards and put it on top of his or her library. And Soul Rend. 1 and a black. Instant. Bury target creature if it is white. Draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. Alright.
On to the Visions pack.
Yep.
This pack just is horrible.
Free Wind Falcon, 1 and a white. Summon Falcon, 1/1. Flying protection from red. Funeral Charm. Black, good card. Instant. Choose one. Target player chooses and discards a card, or target creature gets +2/-1 until end of turn, or target creature gets Swamp Walk until end of turn. 1 for discarding 1 card. I can go with that. Keeper of Kukus. Red. Summon Goblin. 1/1. Red. Protection from red until end of turn. Bull Elephant. 3 and a red. Or 3 and a green. Way to go me. 3 and a green. Summon Elephant. 4/4. When Bull Elephant comes into play, return 2 forests you control to owner's hand, or bury Bull Elephant.
I could really use this.
Vision Charm. Blue. Instant. Choose one. Target artifact phases out, or put the top 4 cards from target player's library into his or her graveyard, or all lands of one type are basic lands of your choice until end of turn. That's pretty freaking decent. Fire Blast. 4 red. Instant. You may sacrifice 2 mountains instead of paying Fire Blast's casting cost. Fire Blast deals 4 damage to target creature or player. Mortal Wound. Green. Enchant creature. If damage is dealt to enchanted creature, destroy it. Gossamer Chains. White. Enchantment. Return Gossamer Chains to owner's hand. Target unblocked creature deals no combat damage this turn. Good for those unblockables. 1 blue for undo. That kind of rhymed. Sorcery. Return 2 target creatures to owner's hand. Ugh, I hate bounce. Because it's always a setup for a counter. Wake of Vultures. 3 and a black. Summon Vultures. Flying. 1 and a black. Sacrifice a creature. Regenerate. It's a 3/1.
Bounce isn't always set up for counters. Sometimes it's set up for discard.
That's true. Either way, it's gonna suck for me.
Yeah.
Infantry Veteran. White. Summon Soldier. 1/1. Tap. Target attacking creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn.
That's a good card.
Wand of Denial. 2 artifact. Tap. Look at the top card of target player's library. If that card is a non-land card, you may pay 2 life to put it into that player's graveyard. Jesus, yeah, that is good.
This is a good card for a group hug deck.
Prosperity. X and a blue. Sorcery. Each player draws X cards. Necromancy. 2 and a black. Enchantment. You may choose to play Necromancy as an instant. If you do, bury it at end of turn. When you play Necromancy, choose target creature card in any graveyard. When Necromancy comes into play, put that creature into play as though it were just played, and Necromancy becomes a creature enchantment that targets the creature. If Necromancy leaves play, bury the creature. And Relic Ward. 1 and a white. Enchant artifact. You may choose to play Relic Ward as an instant. If you do, bury it at end of turn. Enchanted artifact cannot be the target of spells or effects. It has Shroud.
Be a nice addition to your Brea.
Indeed. And the last pack, guys. Shroud on an artifact would be great, almost regardless.
And the fact that it can target any artifact.
Yeah, these Visions packs are opening horribly.
Yeah.
Death Watch. Black. Enchant creature. If an enchanted creature is put into any graveyard, that creature's controller loses an amount of life equal to its power, and you gain an amount of life equal to its toughness. Song of Blood. 1 and a red. Sorcery. Put the top 4 cards from your library into your graveyard. For each creature card put into your graveyard this way, all creatures that attack this turn get +1/+0 until end of turn. Decent pump if you run a creature heavy deck. Feral Instinct, 1 and a green, instant. Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. Mana War, 2 and a blue, summon jellyfish, 2/2. When Mana War comes into play, return target creature to owner's hand. Another free Wind Falcon. Righteous Aura, 1 and a white, enchantment. White, pay 2 life. Prevent all damage to you from any one source. Cloud Elemental, 2 and a blue, summon elemental. Flying. Cloud Elemental can block only creatures with flying. It's a 2/3. Tar Pit Warrior, 2 and a black. Summon Cyclops, 3/4. If Tar Pit Warrior is the target of a spell or effect, bury Tar Pit Warrior. Dwarven Vigilantes, 2 and a red. Summon dwarves, 2/2. If Dwarven Vigilantes attacks and is not blocked, you may choose to have it deal no combat damage this turn. If you do, Dwarven Vigilantes deals an amount of damage equal to its power to target creature. Elven Cache, 2 green. Sorcery. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Bloody right. Another infantry veteran. Griffin Canyon. Land. Tap. Add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool. Tap. Untap target Griffin. That Griffin gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Foreshadow. 1 and a blue. Instant. Name a card. Put the top card from target opponent's library into his or her graveyard. If that card is the named card, draw a card. Draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. Another Necromancy and Simoon. Red-green. Instant. Simoon deals 1 damage to each creature target opponent controls. Alright guys, I didn't get what I was looking for, but I'm really digging this Simoon. And a few other cards. Take a look at this. I mean, that's some nice art. Simplistic, but nice.
Yeah.
I mean, clean lines. Yeah, it's... And I love the old card frames. I really do. Especially the multicolors. Did you guys know that old multicolor cards like this, the frame was actually a different shade for each different color combination in the casting cost? It's true. Check them out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry I didn't get a Phyrexian Dreadnought, but I got some nifty stuff anyway. So, let me know what you think. Later.